eating junk food bad for you? Well, not exactly, but it sure does have the potential has the potential to cause harmful conditions, diseases, and obesity. As adolescents in college, we are very prone to being victims of eating unhealthy foods, especially junk foods. I myself am a college student, and to my experience, I am always surrounded by junk foods. Whether I'm at home or in the cafeteria on campus, there is always a choice of some sort of junk foods to eat. We should limit or control our consumption to avoid acne, any harmful diseases, conditions, or obesity. Eating junk food excessively could result in acne, obesity, diabetes, or heart conditions. I will first talk about how junk foods cause acne. Pimples are known to develop on your face and cause acne. They are not popular amongst people because it is known to blemish your face. Pimples are made when the pores in your skin become blocked. Your pores become blocked when small, spacious, or oil glands inside your pores are inflamed. This inflammation occurs when the sebaceous glands produce excess oil, are irritated by extra dead skin cells, or when the pore is plugged. Dr. George Virgo saw people developing acne in places where people began eating diets high in refined processed foods. According to Virgos, most 17, 18-year-olds have pimples, and this could extend to their 20s and 30s. He quotes, "More severe cases have a genetic basis, but generally, apart from genetic factors, it's environmental and is triggered by food." A study in 2002 found no pimples to be among adolescents ages 15 to 25 living in Papua New Guinea and Paraguay. However, in Western industrialized countries, a whopping 79 to 95% of adolescents were suffering from acne. About 40 to 54% of people who were over the age of 25 were still suffering from acne. Virgo states that the consumption of soft drinks, sugary foods, and white bread can be causes to acne. These kinds of foods and drinks are high in your sugar, and when consumed, your pancreas produces more insulin to regulate the amount of sugar in your bloodstream. Over time, the insulin in your body can cause your skin to become drier, thicker, and eventually block your pores. The insulin can produce androgen hormones in both male and females, and this hormone is known for making your sebaceous glands more oily, which triggers acne even more. I will now talk about junk food can cause obesity or unhealthiness. Junk food is unhealthy for you, and if the consumption is not controlled, it has the potential to make you become obese. One of the reasons why obesity has become a bigger problem in the US is because the calorie intake has drastically increased in the past few decades. According to Chris Gunars, a man who has a bachelor's degree of medicine, obesity has come from 13 to 34%, and extreme obesity went from 1% to 9% in the years 1960 to 2009. The increase of calorie intake is also about 363 calories per day. The correlation between calorie intake and obesity is almost perfect, and is obviously a reason to obesity. It is important that we control our consumption, especially when we are able to find out how much calories exactly are we consuming. We can watch what we eat and find out what foods and meals will be most optimal for our health. Over the years, not only has the food changed, but as well as the food made. Technology advances has helped us to advance our civilization, but also caused restaurants and firms to process their foods more to gain more profit. Gunnar shows a graph from 1989 to 2009, where there has been an increase in people they eat more outside rather than eating at home. People have been more prone to go and eat, which causes them to eat more processed outside because these unhealthy food choices, and also eating at restaurants where they process their foods. Calorie intake has increased also because of the amount of processed food being consumed and also produced. Type 2 diabetes usually comes with obesity. Diabetes is a condition where the body is unable to produce enough insulin to control blood sugar levels. Junk food is low in nutritional value but high in calories. Consuming excess and fats contribute to weight gain, and this causes your body to have more difficulty regulating your blood sugar level. Linda Helper, a registered nurse, says that one of the top 2 risk factors is being overweight. The extra fat in your tissues make your body become more resistant to insulin, which forces your pancreas to produce more insulin to regulate your blood sugar level. Insulin is produced so it can move sugar out of your blood and into your cells. Eventually, when your pancreas cannot produce any more insulin, your blood sugar will spring out of control into high levels, which causes diabetes. Junk foods are high in calories and in saturated fats, but are low in vitamins and minerals our body needs. Excessive consumption of junk food creates more fat and sugar for your body to move out, and it will overwork your pancreas, which causes diabetes. Hepler advises that people with or without diabetes should avoid junk food because it is unhealthy. She says it will keep your weight and blood sugar levels under control. I believe she is correct. We can eat junk food, but it is optional that we stay away from junk food because it is ultimately unhealthy for us and has the potential to cause serious problems for ourselves if not controlled properly. In conclusion, eating junk food can cause you to have acne, become obese, unhealthy, and also a possibility to develop diabetes. We should limit and control our consumption to avoid acne and harmful diseases, conditions, or obesity. Next time, think twice about eating that extra candy bar.